Hello friends. So in this problem, strawberry division, there are two children, Lily and Ron. So they want to share some chocolate bar. Each of the square has an integer on it. That is, chocolate bar is divided into squares, and each square has number on it. That is, for example, in this problem, there are five squares in a chocolate bar, and each square has a number on it. That is 1, 2, 1, 3, 2. And the second example, the chocolate bar is divided into six cubes, six squares, and each square has a number one written on it. So, jumping to the next statement, Lily decides to share a contiguous segment of the bar selected such that the length of the segment matches Ron's birthday month. So, for example, if the Ron's birthday is on 2nd of March, so as the March is third month, she will share three segments, that is three squares to Ron. And the second condition is the sum of the integer of the square is equal to the his birthday. So as I've told you, we'll consider the same example. So if the Ron's birthday is on 2nd of March, then she will share three number of squares to Ron, and the addition of these three squares, that is the number written on that squares, should be equal to 2, as we are considering 2nd of March. So in this example, the date is 4 and the month is 2, and this is the array, that is the number on each square of chocolate bar. So there are two number of combinations which satisfies this condition, that is date equal to 4 and two number of squares, that is sharing two squares, and this addition of these two numbers should be equal to 4. So there are two such combinations in this chocolate bar, so we have to return 2. So we'll directly go to the problem. We'll complete this code. So here s count is number of squares in this chocolate bar. So this is the s count, and this is the array which we are getting, actual array, and these are the dimensions. So m of such equation and m of such equal to. So if so initially we will keep it as 0, and if any condition is satisfying this, then we will increase the count. So for the first, we'll take a for loop starting with 0, and uh, condition will be as count, and this is the modification. So this for loop will start from I equal to 0, and it will, the condition for it is I is less than s count, that is size of this array, and lastly the modification. So we'll declare this variable here only, and after that what we have to check is uh, the sum of m number of elements is equal to d. So for that we have to take one more variable, that is int sum. The initial is with 0, and we have to add m number of elements into this sum, and we have to check if that sum is equal to this t. So for that we have to use one more for loop, and we'll use another variable j equal to starting with I, and condition will be j less than I plus m, and increment is j plus plus, modification will be j plus plus. So after that we have to add this into sum, that is sum equal to sum plus s of j. So after completing this for loop, inner for loop, we have to check if the sum is equal to this t, and if this is the condition, then we have to increment the count. So this is the overall code for it, and after completion of this outer for loop, we have to just return the count. So after this function, we'll get to know that uh, how many number of combinations are there which are following these two conditions, that is addition of m number of elements, m number of consecutive elements is equal to the date. So I just missed the semicolon which I have put it again. So we have to run the code to check if it is working. So first two test cases are passed. So we'll submit the code to check all the test cases.